Hey folks, Dave with Wolf Fluid Conditioning Systems. Got here oil conditioning system here for your car, your race car, your muscle car, any kind of performance type racing, off-road trucks, pretty much any application you can think of where you should be polishing your oil to maintain the best performance and the best durability and longevity for all those machine components that you paid to have done. What we're going to do here is we're going to go well beyond what a typical spin-on does. A typical spin-on is going to pull about 20 micron particulate out and larger. What we're targeting is 5 micron and larger. So this will target 5 micron. It's a 5 micron beta 1000 on this, or it's 3 micron beta 200. Basically, 5 micron beta 1000 is a 99% efficient filter element. It's very well constructed. It's a screen reinforced cleat. Lots of surface area to polish your filter here. So it just basically goes into one of these housings here, which we can provide the filters in the housings if you want to do your own system. Our part number is right here for that. So if that's something you're interested in, just let me know and we can get you set up and you can create a polishing system similar to the one I have here. This one here I use for my muscle car. I have a 69 Plymouth Roadrunner 446 barrel, totally restored nut and bolt. And will be in a coming feature of Hemmings Motor Muscle. However, this here, when I make on track days, I use this to polish the oil in my car. And I also use this to recirculate new oil before I ever put it in. The reality is new oil is not as clean as you might think. So by doing that, I'm pre-filtering all the oil, so I'm not introducing more contamination into the engine with new oil. I'm taking new oil, filtering it, cleaning it even more, and then I put it into my engine. After doing so, in street driving, car shows, whatever type events I'm going to, or a track day as an example, we just finished a track day with the car. And what we would do is we'd make our runs, we'd come back and we would put this polishing kit on there. Basically, this is the filter cartridge here. On this side, you can see there's a small tilt type pump. We have a connection here that goes to the oil pan. There's a it's called stall bus, manufactures them. There's a variety of other type quick drain fittings for oil pans, but this particular one's a stall bus fitting. This is just a quarter turn ball check fitting. Opens this up so it allows gravity drain. And basically that's what the fitting was designed for, is to quickly drain oil. But I've adapted it to this with a quarter turn valve here to turn it on or off. And basically what we do, the pump pulls the oil out of the pan, up through here into the filter housing, and then we discharge there. And this fitting here is currently set up to go into the PCV valve. There's a fitting on here that's the diameter of the PCV valve. Pull the PCV valve out, push this in. This can also go into the oil fill area. You can pretty much put whatever type of connection or setup you want here to return the oil back to the engine. Again, quarter turn valve here to shut it off when you're done. And it's 12 volt operated. It's just a little DeWalt 12 volt here with a little switch here. It's fused. And then there's also an oil sampling port down here, which I highly recommend you use speed diagnostics and do oil sampling periodically to check your additive packages in whatever oil you've selected, and to also make sure that you're maintaining the cleanest oil you possibly can in your car. And therefore allowing that to live a lot longer. Be a significant difference in wear, internal wear, in all those tolerances that you paid to have machined into that engine, or transmission, differential, manual transmission, whatever the case may be. So it's all manufactured with quality parts. Again, I use DeWalt, Tilton. These are all Black Horse fittings. The little quarter turn ball valves are all stainless from Parker out of Italy. And then of course the filter and filter housing we manufacture, and it's all ready to go. So we can do a setup like that for you. We'll have a video here shortly showing this in action at the track. So thanks for watching, like, share, and subscribe.